Hey guys, Trev here from SpineWise. I'm joined again today by my mate Oscar here. And today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to assess your hip flexor strength. And this is a really key thing. I want to give you a quick little tip on how you can do this because these really are important little functions, especially when it comes to hip flexion. Hip flexion we know is directly associated with brain function, so poor hip function can be a sign of brain health issues. Hip flexor function can be a sign of femoral nerve entrapment, but most importantly, hip flexor function is directly associated with hip disease, pathology and problems, as well as knee issues as well. So having a poor hip flexor strength can actually be a sign of issues that are brewing, or can actually be a sign of a problem that's there already. So I want to talk to you about that really quickly. So here's a couple of quick ways that you can assess hip flexor strength really quickly. So the first one we want to do is we need to remember with this is that there are specific types of muscles that we're looking at with this, so we need to be able to isolate this easily. So the first one we're going to do is have you sit down straight, just as Oscar is here. Hands by your side, buddy. Legs are uncrossed. Okay, and we're going to keep the knee bent, and what we're going to do is just lift the knee up directly. Okay, just as high as you can that way, and then drop it down, and the other one as high as you can. And what we're looking for is the hip flexor strength on both sides equal? And the way we work that out is, can you lift it up to an equal height? So if I keep Oscar straight here, now lift the right knee up as high as you can. Keep the leg straight, dude, no cheating, that's it. Good, and we get to about there, lift the left one up, and we get to an equal height. Okay, so one of the key things, if we're losing hip flexor function, we'll often find that we just don't have the same level of ability to get the knee up on both sides. We can add a little bit more dimension to that though, just with another person. So if we do the same thing again, sit up nice and straight, right knee up, keep it there. This time what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of weight on the knee and just see if it can resist. Drop the leg down on the other side, lift it up and just see if it can resist. Beautiful. So there's a couple of quick ways that you can see whether or not you may be having problems with hip flexor. The other key thing you can look at as well, just generally speaking, is getting in and out of the car. So if when you're sitting in the car and you go to get your leg out, you should be able to lift the leg up over the side of the car and back down. If you struggle to lift it, you kind of need to rotate to get around it, or you need to pull yourself up to get your leg over the top. These are key signs that hip flexor is not working very well. Of course, if you only ever drive the car, you're only ever going to check the right leg, so maybe jump in the passenger seat and have a look in the passenger side and see if that side is just as difficult or easier than what the driver's side was, and they'll tell you about your other leg as well. Anyway guys, I hope this has been useful for you. A couple of really quick, easy tests you can do at home to see whether or not you're having hip flexor problems. So these are directly associated with brain health, they're directly associated with hip health and knee health as well. So if you are having any issues with it and need some more information or need some feedback or you want some help with anything, just post up below or send me a message. Always happy to help. Catch you soon guys, bye for now.